investigation found that the hallmark MAHA Commission report that was released last week cites studies that appear to not exist. We know that because in part we reached out to some of the listed authors who said that they didn't write the studies cited. So I want to ask, does the White House have confidence that the information coming from HHS can be trusted?
Yes, we have complete confidence in Secretary Kennedy and his team at HHS. I understand there were some formatting issues with the MAHA report that are being addressed, and the report will be updated, but it does not negate the substance of the report, which, as you know, is one of the most transformative health reports that has ever been released by the federal government and is backed on good science that has never been recognized by the federal government.
And a quick follow-up, can you talk about what tools or research goes into production of these kinds of reports? For instance, is it AI that's used to put together these reports now?
I can't speak to that. I would defer you to the Department of Health and Human Services. What I know is just what I told you.
Over the past few months, you've probably heard Health and Human Services Secretary RFK Jr., FDA Commissioner Marty McCary, and NIH Director Jay Bhattacharya talk about radical transparency. When it comes to the MAHA report, they created radically transparent fiction by making up a bunch of fake citations. There have been reporters interviewing various authors that were listed in the initial MAHA report who talked to them and said, look, I actually didn't write that. That's not something that actually exists. So there's a lot of speculation that AI was used to generate that report, and it didn't go under any type of peer review, even just to look at the citations that were made up. And when we talk about gold standard science, this MAHA report is really plated with fool's gold. What really concerns me about this report is that it's going to be used for policy decision-making, even though the references used to back up their claims were fabricated. It's not some type of punctuation issue. Some of these citations don't actually exist. We know that the CDC director has not been confirmed by the Senate, so a lot of decisions that would be signed by the CDC director are going to end up in the hands of RFK Jr. for the time being, which is very concerning because he's already made decisions that do not benefit the general public, such as pulling recommendations for COVID-19 vaccines for children and pregnant women. That's going to end up harming a lot more people than people may realize.